Sorry, thirsty as hell. Just did a video. How was that? Anyway, first of all, I got a new camera. I tried doing it on the front-facing camera. I did an experiment at first, like I should, so I already opened this stuff, but I didn't want to post a video I made because it was so grainy. I got a new camera, but I didn't want to get a new $800 camera. Tired of buying those super expensive phones, so I got one that had a decent camera. Only problem is the front-facing isn't that great on it, so I'm just using the regular side of the camera, which I can't see what I'm doing, so it is what it is. Anyway, I've got some vinyl and an actual CD to do in my update today, so I'm just going to get into it and get it going. First thing, I'll show the CD first, and again, I already opened all this stuff before, and I should have tested, but I didn't. And that's a band called, I can never say the name, Ethernity, something like that, whatever. This is their second album. They label themselves as progressive metal. It's more symphonic metal with progression into it, if you ask me. Killer band, female fronted. I think they're from Belgium, if I remember correctly. This is their second album. It's like The Human Existence, The Human Race Extinction. Their first album was called Obscure Illusion. This is actually a better album. The first album, both are great albums, but this one is actually a better album overall. I've been into the science fiction side of things, which I'm not a big fan of myself, but still killer musically, and you know, lyrics are a little bit off for me, but it's still good stuff. I can't see what I'm doing, so if this is screwed up, I'm sorry, guys. Great band, highly recommend them if you like the symphonic metal. Again, a touch of progression. I find them more metal, symphonic metal, than I do progressive metal. Progressive metal is thrown around quite a bit anymore. Anyway, there's that. My only CD. They don't have anything on vinyl. Both albums are on CD, so I got the second one on CD too. So there's that. Next, I got off of a Facebook group that does sales. Colo group, I find myself looking there more than I do Discogs anymore, because you find some cool stuff. I found a couple of things, and these are the first things I got in. It's going to be both from the same band. That's the second album. I got these all mixed up because, as I said, I already opened them, so just bear with me, guys. The first one is their debut album. That's White Wolf, Standing Alone. This one is very, I don't know how to label this band. They're very, I'd say, hard rock verging on metal with a little bit of AOR thrown in. This album is very much hard rock verging on metal. Really good band, really not very known band. Kind of in that same era, you know, as the new wave came in, but they're not really new wave. To me, it's just a good band. I love all their albums. I have 3 of them. I think they only have 3. I think they have one more that's newer. I don't know what the hell that front cover is. It's like a cat, bat, lizard, frog, something with boob armor. I don't fucking know. You know how the 80s were, some weird shit they put on covers. Vinyl is dusty and dirty, but it is in mint condition. Not a scuff, not a scratch. Cat hair, because that's my house. There's no sleeves, they just have the old inners on RCA. I think that's from 1984. Yep, 1984. And then this one is their second album. This is 80 what? I don't know. This is their second album, and it's Endangered Species. This actually has my favorite song by them, which is called Run For Your Life. This is more influenced with AOR than the album before. But this is a killer album. It's a killer band. I mean, I really think the band's underrated. I think they got overlooked because of the new wave. I don't know what year this was. I'm pretty sure it was like 86, I'm going to say, 87. 1 minute. 86, yeah. I'm on RCA as well. I'm sorry, but I like the old thin, lightweight vinyl. Again, on just a crappy old sleeve. And you get a lot of respect even from their own label. My next few are from Amazon. I've been finding extremely cheap stuff on Amazon lately. The first one is, I don't think I paid more than, I think one I paid over 20 bucks and that was it. I think this was 15 bucks plus tax and all that crap now. And that's Wasp Babylon, one I didn't have from my vinyl collection. So of course I had to pick that up. I don't think it has an inner, does it? No, the gatefolds don't have inners usually. Just on black vinyl, so I'm not going to go crazy just showing you album cover, centering. So everybody knows Wasp, no reason to get deep into that one. All right, next is a band. I didn't know much of it. They're new. It's a one-off kind of band. I don't know if they're going to do more, but they came out on the Cavell or Keeble, whatever, I say Cavell label, and I think Brutal Planet picked it up for vinyl, and they put it out on vinyl. And this is from last year or this year? Yeah, this year. And the band's called Romeo Riot. Very much in that AOR hard rock vein. A good band. I mean, good enough for me to buy it. I mean, you know, generally I don't buy it. If I don't like the band, I won't buy it. Just don't pick up stuff because I can pick it up. I have to like the stuff, you know. So I don't think anybody of name on this band that I can think of. There's that, and there's a cool back with the wall of amps. It does have an inner sleeve. The band side, lyric side, and I don't think anybody in here is really well known. I think it's just one of those bands that just are good enough to get signed. Anyway, the vinyl I think is on white vinyl if I remember correctly. Yeah. And it's on white vinyl, plain Brutal Planet Cavell label. Little black spot in there. There's always a black spot on the white vinyl. Okay. Cardboard, you know, plastic paper sleeve, not a big deal. I'll replace them anyway. All right. Next is a band I do like a lot. They've been through a couple singers. Their first album is still their best album by far, which is called Take One. I love that album. One of my all-time favorite songs is actually off that album. And that's a band called Bang Tango. Bang Tango. Tango Down, not Bang Tango. Tango Down. Also Cavell Records and Brutal Planet released it on vinyl. At least that's my assumption. Anyway, was it Chaz West or... I think the only guy that... I'm pretty sure the only guy that's still in there is... It's Chaz... I don't remember who the original guys are. They got out like... They had like 6 albums. There's the band. And of course, you gotta have the chick. I do like her hair though. This is probably their second best album in my opinion. There's a couple mediocre things in the middle there. This comes on a translucent bright blue, plain old centering. I don't know if it's 180, but it's a little bit, it feels thinner, but there you go. So glad to have that. And I got both of those for 15 bucks on Amazon. I didn't even know they were on Amazon. I was searching for other things, and they popped up for $14.99 each. And I don't pay shipping. So I mean, 15 bucks a piece, no shipping, that's a hell of a lot cheaper than I can get anywhere else. Essentially, I can get another album for what it cost me to have that shit shipped. and the price, the upcharge price. And lastly, guys, is a one of my top 10 favorite bands. This is a reissue from 2014, if I remember. Yeah, 2014. It's the 1990 album from King Diamond called The Eye. That's the only one I paid. I think it was 21 bucks. But that's still cheaper than I've seen it. So I picked it up. This is only my second King Diamond on vinyl. I don't have them. This stuff is hard to come by, and I generally try to find OGs too. There's the band and credit side, and there is lyrics with King's face there. And not a popular album by people. It's like another concept. Most of his albums are concept albums. That's what he's based off, you know. A bit of that demonic stuff that I love. So it does have a little tear in the back of it. Oh well. So there's that. And then finally I'll show you the vinyl and I'll get the hell out of here. Jesus, Christmas, that feels like it's way more than 180. This plain old Jane centering. My God, it feels like it's like 2 in 1. That's crazy how heavy that is. I'm assuming it's supposed to be 180, but that's definitely heavier than 180. That's crazy. The thing barely bends. Alright guys, anyway, I'm sitting here playing with vinyl. Stop playing with yourself. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my stupid ass videos and coming around and supporting me and you know, same as always. I do appreciate it. I got more stuff coming in, but it'll probably be a while. I got some subscriber stuff coming in. I've been a little bit slower on the front. A lot of issues come up again. I say that and then I want to buy more. Anyway guys, y'all have a good day and we'll catch up real soon.